Hey Camp, this is Coach Doc.
Oh, and Coach Olivia.
Yes, and we are here at the Y of the Pines in New Jersey, and we are going to talk about and show you and describe what it's like to do an open water swim, which is the first of the 3 events in a triathlon. Behind Coach Olivia is a lake that looks a little bit brownish. It's not dirty, it's just that that's the way pine trees affect the water. And behind her, over her left shoulder to your right, there is a big yellow and black buoy. And a buoy is something that floats on top of the water, and this one is probably as big as the trash cans in your house, and it's like a big blown up balloon. Coach Olivia, do you think you could tell us a little bit and show us about what you have in your hands there and what you need to do before you get in?
Yes, so before you get ready to swim an open water portion of a triathlon, you're going to need a couple things. The first being a swimsuit, or I'm wearing a triathlon suit, which is like a big one-piece bathing suit that fits really tight to my skin, and mine comes all the way down like shorts and is cut off like a tank top. You also are going to need something like a swim cap, which is a material kind of like the bands we sent you, but it goes on your head. So it's like a hat, but it's the material of the bands that we sent you for exercise, and that's gonna keep your hair and everything all tucked in together so that you can be very fast through the water.
And what else you have there, Coach Olivia?
I also have a pair of goggles here, and I wear these goggles to protect my eyes and prevent anything from getting in them and water in them while I'm swimming.
They actually kind of look like a pair of glasses, but instead of a space around your eyes, they kind of suction to the outside of your eyes, and they have a strap behind it. And Coach Olivia, can you show us how you put your bathing cap on? I can hold your goggles for you.
I absolutely can.
Great. Okay, she's going to give a description of, she has a blue bathing cap, and she's going to describe how she's doing it. And right now, if you go get your bathing cap and your goggles, you can practice with us. So we'll take a second. Why don't you pause the video, go get your cap and your goggles, and then you can just go along with us. So pause it now, and then come on back. So Coach Olivia, how do you put this on?
So right now I'm kind of holding my cap open, almost like if I was holding a bag open for trick-or-treating candy. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the front of it to my forehead and bring it up and around over my hair.
And now it is sitting on top of her head, and she's pulling it down all around so that it's almost covering her ears, all her hair. She's tucking her hair in, and I'm going to hand her goggles, and she's going to show you how to do that and describe it.
So I put my goggles on over top of my swim cap so that my swim cap stays on nice and well for me. That's how I like to do it.
So Coach Olivia put the back strap on, and she took the 2 parts that go over your eyes, and they're now sitting on top of her head, and now she's going to pull it down over her eyes, and now she has her cap and her goggles on. There are some people who like to put their goggles on first and their cap on top, because in open water swimming sometimes people are around you, and if they bump into you, you don't want your goggles to fall off. Here's one more thing for open water swimming. What's that?
So this is kind of like that buoy that I'm going to be swimming out to, but this is one for me so the lifeguards can see me. It's super bright, and it's inflated with air, and it has a strap attached to it, and it's kind of shaped like an oval. This strap is going to go around my waist so that when I'm swimming, not only can the lifeguards see me, but in case I get in any sort of trouble out there, it's like I have a flotation device on.
And she put the belt around her just like a regular belt that you would put on your pants. And then behind her is another belt that is attached to the buoy that's going to float behind her. Go ahead, Coach Olivia. Make believe you're starting a triathlon with the open swim. And I'll say, on your mark, get set, go. Mark, get set, go. There she is. She's diving into the water, and she's starting her strokes. She's going out towards a big yellow buoy, and she is having her face in the water for freestyle and doing her breathing. And she is now at the buoy and has to go around the buoy. So she goes to her right, by extending her left hand a little bit more. And she's coming right towards me doing the freestyle, and guess what she does? She has to peek a little bit like an alligator to see that where she's going. Great job, Coach Olivia. Let me give you a fist bump for that. Nice job. And that, my friends, is the beginning of open water swimming for the triathlon. Next, she would go and get out of the water, and she would go find her bike and her bike shoes, and she'd be on her way to the second event.